Hey, what's going on, everyone? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So I just got done finished watching Land of the Dead, George A. Romero's newest Scream Factory release on 4K. So I wanted to do a review, my thoughts on the movie. Do I recommend it? And then I also want to talk about the packaging, because I did a kind of a quick little unboxing for this a couple videos ago. And something in that video kind of caught me off guard, so I wasn't able to do a good unboxing, and so we'll talk more about that. And if you guys like these videos of me doing my movie reviews of newest physical media releases, go ahead down below and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell notification. You guys know what to do. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so today, as I had just said, we are talking about 2005's George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, one of Scream Factory's newest releases. I don't think this has officially released yet as of the recording of this video. I pre-ordered from Scream Factory, so you guys know anytime you pre-order from them, you usually get it a couple weeks early. I did pre-order the version that came with the additional slip and the 2 posters. However, the slip came damaged, the additional slip, that is. This one had a little bit of damage on it, but not too bad. But the other slip, it was pretty messed up, and then the posters were bent and stuff. So I reached out to Scream Factory, and they asked me to send them pictures, and I haven't heard anything yet. So hopefully we can get that squared away here pretty soon. When all that stuff comes in, I'll do a proper unboxing for you guys, and we'll talk about it at that point. But anyways, I did want to talk about the movie. So it does star John Leguizamo, I think his name is. I can never pronounce his name correctly. I feel like this dude shows up in everything. You know, there's so much that he does. And, you know, it's one of those, you can never tell what movie he's in. You can never tell anybody what movie he's in. You just know he's in every movie. You know what I mean? Except he's in John Wick. I know that for sure. But anyways, yeah, he's in this movie. Kind of the antagonist in a way. But anyways, basically the story goes, you have I'm going to set this down. You have these group of, they're kind of mercenary for hire guys that work for this big head honcho boss in this kind of a makeshift city that is where everyone's thriving. There's no zombies anywhere. But anyways, they work for this guy, and they go out looking for provisions, medicine, food, drinking water, soda, you know, any of that kind of stuff. And their job is to bring, of course, it back to help stock the city. And that's where the movie starts. And they're out on their mission looking for some supplies. And when they get back, you find out John Leguizamo, he's kind of the second in command to the main guy. And John Leguizamo, he goes up to the main guys, I guess you can call him the leader, the president, whatever you want to call him of this city, goes up there and tries to, you know, basically he thinks he owes him a bunch of money for doing all these jobs for him, and he wants to live in the nice penthouse. And the big president, whatever, we'll just call him the president, I guess, or the boss, basically tells him, you know, no, that's not happening. And so John Leguizamo decides he is going to steal this big armored vehicle that they use to look for provisions. He's going to take that and with a bunch of his guys and go and basically arm these missiles directly at this tower where this guy lives, and tells him, hey, if you don't pay me my money by midnight, I'm going to blow it up. And so the main boss, the president, whatever, he decides to grab one of the other guys who's like the head of command of this militia or this mercenary for hire, gets him to basically go after John Leguizamo's character and get that armored vehicle back from him. And that's kind of essentially what the movie is, obviously with zombies. There's some more stuff going on in the movie, but I don't want to talk about spoilers if you haven't seen it. This was actually my first time ever seeing the movie. You know, I cracked up. There was one zombie in the movie, and he's a smart zombie. as far as zombies go, right? He starts out and he's a gas station attendant, and he basically leads an army of zombies to this city to go after and eat the people. So yeah, he's a smart zombie, and I was cracking up. It reminded me, if you guys ever played any of the Resident Evil games, I believe in Resident Evil 2, his name was Mr. X. He's the guy with the trench coat and the hat, and he kind of just chases you all around. You can't really defeat him. For some reason, this zombie reminds me of him, and I mean that as he's just, you're not going to get him, and he's going to outsmart you in a weird way. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was really funny. But let's talk about visuals for this movie. Now, this does have Dolby Vision, and man, does it shine. Let me tell you, it looks beautiful. The blacks in the movie are super, super deep blacks. I noticed in the one of the opening shots in the movie, they use fireworks to kind of, in a way, stun the zombies, because when they see the fireworks and the lights from the fireworks and they hear the sound, they just stand there and stare at them. So they're able to move about without dealing with the zombies by shooting off these fireworks. And they were showing the night sky with the fireworks, and it was just beautiful. The contrast, especially if you have an OLED TV like myself, it really, really shows. So that looked great. Another shot that I thought was awesome. It was really cool. So there's a body of water that you will need to cross to get in the city. And the smart zombie decides, let's go ahead and we're going to jump in the water, and we're just going to kind of, I'm assuming, walk at the bottom of this body of water and then walk up into the city. And there's a scene where you don't see them, right? Because they're all underwater, but then they start rising one at a time in the dark, and they all just kind of creep out of the water and rise up into the city. That scene visually was so cool. And it looked really good. Obviously, the Dolby Vision. I think Scream Factory did a phenomenal job with this transfer. Great job. I thought visually it was awesome. They've been really doing amazing stuff. I've noticed recently with their 4K transfers, The Stepfather, Poltergeist 2, this. I mean, they all look so good. So good job to you guys on that. Also, in the vein of visuals, it was, if you're wanting a zombie movie with a lot of gore, this movie's for you, man. There are a couple of scenes that, even for me, I was like, kind of got me a little bit. I don't want to talk about them. There's one scene where like the part of the head gets pulled off it, and I don't want to spoil too much, but man, gory. If you're wanting a zombie movie that's extremely gory, you're going to get this total package. You're going to get all of it in this. It's such a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this movie. Also, it does have Dolby Atmos. Now, as I've stated before, unfortunately, I don't have a true Atmos system like Eclipse or anything like that. I just have just an Atmos soundbar that it's supposed to shoot sound up to the ceiling and bounce down. It doesn't work that well. You can kind of get it. It's kind of gimmicky. And then I have some rear speakers. So I wasn't able to, get I wasn't able to get a true, I guess, Dolby Atmos experience. But from what I heard, it's pretty good. And it's nothing to write home about, but I did think it was pretty decent. There was a couple of scenes you can hear it in different parts of the room with what I have. But like I said, yeah, maybe it's because I don't have a full, like a 5.2.1 system or anything like that. But from what I have, like I said, it was nothing crazy. It's still good. It wasn't bad. So now, as far as features goes, from what I can tell, now I haven't got to watch any of the special features. Like I said, I just got done watching the movie, came in here and started the review. But it doesn't look like there's really anything new except for the 4K restorations. So I'll go more in depth when I do the actual unboxing, when I get a replacement slip and stuff from Scream Factory. But yeah, the only new things that I'm seeing is the 4K transfer. You're only getting the unrated version on 4K. The theatrical version is just on the Blu-ray, which it doesn't, I'm kind of bummed. I like to see both versions, at least have the option to see them both on 4K. But it was nice to see at least we got the unrated version on 4K. So would I recommend this movie? Of course. I think if you're a big zombie fan, I think you're really going to enjoy this. Is this like an Oscar winner? No, it's not, but it is a fun movie. I had a good time with this movie. It checks all the boxes for us, a zombie horror movie. What more can you ask for? I had a lot of fun with this. I will probably put this in my rotation to watch again because, like I said, I had a good time. It's definitely a stark difference from like Night of the Living Dead, say the first one. I get it. That came out a long time ago. But yeah, still a great movie. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, Land of the Dead. All right, guys, and that's the review for today. If you did enjoy this video, please go down and subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification as well. I did get some more movies in today. They're actually in my shelf. I haven't pulled them out yet, but I'm planning on doing probably at the end of this week, just doing a quick little haul of stuff I got this week so I can talk a little more in depth on some of that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you today. You guys take care.